Hey you guys, so I'm going to share this dream while I'm on the go. I spent the morning looking up a few things that were in the dream, and while I was at work on a quick break, I decided to watch YouTube. And the first thing that I seen was Secure Team's thumbnail, um, and it had this blue eye in it, and it is relevant to my dream. I'll leave his video below. It kind of freaked me out because it was ugly, and I don't do ugly. It was a shape shifter video, and he doesn't talk about it until the end. I don't know why he used this thumbnail, but it's very similar to what I seen in my dream. So I had a very long vivid dream. I'm going to tell one part because the rest I can't remember all the details too, but I was dreaming all night long, you guys. And this part that I dreamed, I woke up right after it and used the bathroom and went back to sleep. So me and my brother in the dream, you guys, my brother's name is Chris. Actually, it's Christopher. Okay, and he just went to Texas. He was in Kuwait. He was home for a few weeks, and he just went to Texas for another year. Okay? So, me and him in the dream were in this like upper level apartment building, and it was daytime, and we were like in the living area. Okay, it was like a condo apartment. It kind of reminds me of an old apartment we used to live in when we were kids. But it was on the top floor, like the second floor. Okay, and we were in the living room, and there was this large window that was in a living room, and he was in the view of the window. I was on the outside, you know, like where the window cut off, and there might have been a wall. I was like on the same wall as him, but I wouldn't have been in the view of the direct view, of the window. So it was a large window, like a floor-to-ceiling window. And I'm standing on the corner near the hallway, basically. And he's in the direct view of the window, like kind of like in where a couch would be. And there comes this large helicopter. It's like an extended cab. It was gray, it was dark gray, it was a military helicopter. It's like this extended cab, maybe is large enough to carry like cargo. It was a large helicopter. This large helicopter like kind of parks itself right in front of the window. And my brother in the dream says to me, "Go get the guns out the room." And it was like this helicopter was there to confiscate my brother's guns. I'm like, guns, go get the guns. So I get down on the floor and I crawl down the hallway, and the bedroom that he told me to get the guns from were, like behind him, like the wall behind him. So I get down on the floor knowing that they didn't see me because I wasn't in the view of the window. I get down on the floor and I crawl to the bedroom, and I go get there's two guns in a little nightstand drawer, and there's two guns, and I get them, And I go back out to the living room where he was so we could start shooting at this helicopter. I gave him one gun. The gun that I gave him was a handheld gun, and I knew it to be a 48 caliber. It had the shape and the look of a 45, Magnum. But I knew in the dream it was a 48 caliber gun. And the gun that I had was a short assault rifle. It was short. It was small. It had the long extended handles, but it was short. It was small. So I shoot, and it seemed like I only had like 1 or 2 bullets in it. And I knew that he pointed his gun. I don't know if he shot, or I knew he was pointing at this helicopter. I don't know if he shot at the helicopter, but all I know is the helicopter went away. And I was like, man, this thing got the gun that I have. I was like, man, this don't have no bullets in it. So all I knew is the helicopter went away. And I go back to the bedroom to find bullets. And in the top drawer of the same nightstand, top or bottom, I don't remember, is a Crown Royal bag with these thick round bullets, chunky round bullets with like a light gray cap on the top. I don't know what color the rounds were, but it was these thick, short, chunky bullets. And then there was these smaller bullets, like for a 22, just smaller bullet rounds. It was 2 different types in this Crown Royal bag. And I'm thinking, oh, we need to get, since I didn't have no bullets in my gun, I need to get bullets just in case this helicopter comes back for us. So in the meantime, for whatever reason, I go downstairs of this like apartment complex or condo area, and in front of the building, I have 2 cars parked. One is my car, and the other car is my brother's Mustang, which in real life I used to keep. I kept his car while he was in Kuwait for a year. So apparently in the Mustang, I had this long cylinder type of weapon, artillery, in my car. This thing is like a drum. I've seen it somewhere. For the lack of, I've just seen it somewhere and I don't know where. It's something that you would put in, like maybe like I don't know where you would put this big long thing, but it's almost the half size of my body, at least 2 feet long. This long cylinder piece of artillery, and apparently it's some type of weapon, like you would use in some type of weapon. And apparently in the dream, I had it in my brother's car, and I was hiding it, like I had it stashed there, in his car, while I was driving my car. I had it stashed in his car, for safekeeping of some sorts. And at that moment, when I went downstairs, I don't know why, but I ended up in front of those 2 cars. In the dream, I had a vision of these orange spots just popping up on the ground, and it made a beeline straight to me. Okay? And in the dream, by me having this open vision in the dream, I knew that something or someone was going to make a beeline straight for me, because I seen that the small orange spots pop up on the ground. And in the dream, I was like, okay, Lord. But it wasn't even 60 seconds later that some type of FBI agent or officer came down a road in the complex. He came down the short road within the complex of this condo area, and he was in front of me, and it was an Asian guy with these large, I know he was like an FBI agent or some type of police officer, like maybe working with the helicopter, that was on, maybe working with the helicopter, team, but he was like the ground person, and he was some type of like FBI or some type of police officer, but he had on like a suit, like a black suit, like a Men in Black suit. And when he came to me, he had these large, first of all, his eye sockets and his eyeball was large, but also his iris was just as large, and it was a blue turquoise color. He looked like I know he was Asian, like he had the hairstyle of like Jackie Chan, but his eyes looked like an anime character. And it was the weirdest. I mean, his eyes were a vibrant turquoise blue color. That the iris, I didn't see his pupil, but I saw his iris. It just like almost took up his whole eyeball. And he said all we wanted was the weapons. Like, that's all he wanted. All you had to do, like, I don't know why you're hiding this here. All you had to do was give me the weapons. And I assumed that the people in the helicopter and him were like on the same team. Because when the helicopter came, I felt like they were kind of there for our weapons. And my brother told me to go in the room and get the guns and come back out. And I started shooting. And I know he pointed, if not shot, at this helicopter. And the helicopter went away. And so I looked up the number 48. That was the gun that I gave my brother. And it was, in the Strongs, it means to purify or to sanctify. And Secure Team's video today was about shapeshifters. So this officer, FBI agent, could have represented like a shapeshifter. And the thumbnail for Secure Team is too ugly for me to use. I don't like it. It's creepy. But I'll leave his video below. I don't know if my brother, Jacques, represented Jesus. I don't know. But the number 48 and his the gun that he used while I was trying to help him to shoot at this helicopter means to purify. And like I said, the bullets were in a Crown Royal bag, and those bags are purple. And I didn't see the colors, but I knew that it was a Crown Royal bag. So I don't know, you guys. I have other videos to put up. If I get any more revelation on this, I'll let you guys know. But this was one of the most vivid dreams I dreamt all night. It was one of the most vivid dreams I've had in a very long time. Okay, you guys? I'll leave Secure Team's video below.